Hi, I'm Chaplain Lepley, full-time state support chaplain for the Michigan National Guard. Pastor Tom has asked me to take a second and share how I see God's peace amidst the chaos. Let's face it, 2020 has been a crazy year. I highly doubt that when people were popping champagne corks during the new year that they thought that there would be a global pandemic just 3 months later. And guess what? The Michigan National Guard got called up to deal with that pandemic support, and we're still dealing with it today. But things didn't stop there. A couple months after that, a dam broke in Midland. And guess what? The Michigan National Guard deployed to deal with that as well, as soldiers went to protect critical infrastructure and take books out of a library so that they would not get waterlogged. And if that wasn't enough, a month or two after that, civil unrest broke out across the U.S. And we had Michigan National Guardsmen and women going to Kenosha, going to Lansing, going to Grand Rapids, Flint, Battle Creek, and Detroit to help ensure that safety and security was maintained. We even got called to deal with the U.S. Capitol earlier in 2021. In Michigan, National Guard was the largest force there in Washington, D.C. protecting that Capitol, and also served as the High Con, the command and control for that mission. And even today, things keep on coming down the pike. Just got a call that 2 soldiers were critically injured last night, and that I have to go help support their chaplain in the hospital as they provide care to the soldiers and their families. Let's face it, a lot of stuff can go wrong in the lives of 10,000 people when you stop and look at it. But the question becomes, how do we see God's peace amidst the chaos? I, for one, know that God has called me and has placed me in the position which I hold above all other people. And as such, I have peace that when I'm faced with some pretty crazy situations, that God will equip me in those times and that I'll be able to do what I need to do. And as a chaplain, not only do we have to go into the face of battle in the army, but we also have to go into the battle that wages in people's souls and lives. And that can get messy too. I also know that regardless of how bad things get, that God reveals himself in his creation. When I find myself really starting to fret, it's important for me to remember to slow down and to just look around at God's creation and know that God is in control of all things, regardless of how chaotic they might seem to me at that time. And I know that through all things, God works through them to bring about his glory. So with that, I trust you are well, and God bless.